In the first video, we talked about some of the names of grapes and the origins of the names, and we talked about the difference between a wine and the grape varietal in the wine. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about the terroir, or conditions that the grapes grow in, and where they grow in the world. Starting in California, you can see these are the areas, the large areas of California for growing wine, and then these are called appellations or sub-appellations, and there's even more sub-appellations. Remember that Opus 1 is a red blend from Napa Valley, and in Napa Valley there's a lot of sub-appellations, including Oakville, which is surrounded by mountains and in a valley with a river in the middle. Next door to Napa is Sonoma, and you can see it's the same idea with the sub-appellations inside of the appellation of Sonoma, including Alexander Valley, which is a valley with a river in the middle, which is where the Silver Oak Alexander Valley comes from. In Oregon, there's another valley called the Willamette Valley, again with a river flowing in the middle. There's actually multiple rivers that flow in the Willamette Valley. Pinot Noir is the main grape varietal in the Willamette, but they also grow Pinot Gris. The fog helps these grapes grow to their ideal conditions, including the Harrison and Archery Summit, which we've already talked about. One state above, north, is the Columbia Valley, which is mostly inside of the state of Washington, where the 14 Hands Merlot comes from. You can see they have sub-appellations as well, including the Red Mountain, which is a very tiny sub-appellation inside of Columbia Valley, which is where Col Solari is made. Fog is very good for grape production for certain grapes, because as you can see, it serves as kind of a blanket to the weather. It moderates the temperature, and also the fog helps slow the temperature difference. So if it's a really cool night or a really hot day, the fog helps moderate those temperatures. Los Carneros is an area which is both in Napa and Sonoma, and it's just north of the San Pablo Bay, so it gets a lot of fog, which makes it ideal for Pinot Noir and Chardonnay grape varietals, which are the same varietals that are grown in Burgundy. Again, fog acts as a natural air conditioner when it's hot, and this is a common occurrence in Burgundy as well as in Carneros, as well as Russian River Valley. The following information, you can pause the video and read different temperatures, different places we've talked about, including Oakville and Russian River Valley and Los Carneros, and up in Washington State. Pretty much the idea is there are grapes that grow better in cooler temperatures, and there are grapes that grow better in hotter temperatures. The grapes with the thinner skins, like Pinot Noir and Nebbiolo, which we've already mentioned, grow better with the fog, and grapes that have thick skin, like Cabernet, Sauvignon, and Merlot, grow better in hot conditions because their skins can help save the grapes from the higher temperatures and the temperature fluctuations. A grape that is grown in Napa is called a Zinfandel. It's a rather popular grape, but there's a not-so-secret about the Zinfandel grape, because it's actually the same grape as Primitivo, which is grown in southern Italy, but it's also the same grape that is originated from Croatia, called Kristalina Kastelanski. You can pause the video again to read the details about how they found out these are all the same grapes. They might not taste the same because The wines might not taste the same because they're all grown in different styles from different parts of the world, but they're all made from the same exact grape. It's just that they call it different things depending on where they grow it. So in California, it's called Zinfandel most of the time. In Italy, it's called Primitivo most of the time. And in Croatia, it's called Krajolani Kastelanski most of the time. And as you can see, these are some examples of what I'm talking about. These are different wines, but they all come from the same grapes. And as you can see, Croatia has some similar terrain as southern Italy and as Western California. All of these wines we talked about, except for Washington State, are located within these Mediterranean zones. And again, giving you this information, how are you going to apply it?